This is real. I cannot believe we're doing this. We're doing a friend tag.
It was your idea. We're trying to appeal to millennials. I'm 46 years old. I don't give a shit about millennials.
You gave birth to millennials.
Now I'm appealing to them.
Well, you created them. Currently, this is what you should do if you're on YouTube and you have some sort of friendship. I might have spent some time with you in some weird places, but I don't know if I'm ready to know this much about you.
I've heard this from a lot of women.
This is going to get so inappropriate so quickly. I hope you're ready.
We get a lot of questions.
Mostly if I'm gay and if we're married, which doesn't add up when you think about it.
Yeah, we're not quite sure who's doing the math out there.
So the question is, are we a couple? We're a couple of idiots, but we're not a couple. Eric is married, and if you saw his wife, you'd understand why he's not married to me. And he has 2 kids.
Describe your significant others. She's attached to her work. They have a very tight relationship of which you do not want to come in between. She's gonna get a lot of dates now.
Fucking A, it's an advertisement for Viv.
You're supposed to describe mine.
His significant other is significantly better than him, put it that way.
I'd agree with that.
What were your first impressions of each other? Very forward, very direct, a little bit scary.
Have you ever seen the show Bambi and there's a wobbly, timid little deer, little fawn in the woods? And
You mean I didn't come across as like a sex goddess floating through the mist?
I thought she
No,
was going
that
to
didn't come across.
break in the rain. That's one of the things that you find out about Viv. She's unassuming, small, but very outspoken, confident, and strong. And she's actually pretty smart.
You answer these questions a lot better than I do because you then go and say nice stuff. I feel like obliged now to say that you're actually not that mean. What's the one thing you miss when you're away on location? Oh, I can answer this for you. Sex.
Oh, fair enough. I'd have to say probably Viv misses things like silence, well, pretty much anything that doesn't have me in the picture.
What is the one thing you would take with you on location? 2 things. A machete, which always gets taken away from him, and some special pictures from his wife.
The thing I miss the most, sex.
I think they got it, Eric, because
I'm just connecting it together for the people who couldn't do the married gay math. Viv, what does she always take on location? She always has a lot of weird stuff. I don't know if there's one individual thing she always takes.
weird stuff.
You got the like rolly up cord stuff. All the
Weird?
things-
That's called organizational stuff. You've said weird stuff and people think I've got a bag of dildos
like-
in there.
It's like all the OC.
What piece of advice have you given each other over the years?
Viv gave me some advice recently, which she's actually given to me before. It's just I listened for the first time. And that is to play the long game.
Your piece of advice to me was harden the fuck up. There was no long game in that piece of advice. What annoys you most about the other? We have not got the time for that. Describe each other's deaths. Eric's going out in a full blaze of glory. His wife would have died, his kids would be totally self-sufficient and very successful, and Eric would have buggered off to the Congo with his machete, and he'd be kind of fighting some war over there.
This is
And
well thought out.
ah,
This is really the difference between the two of us. Viv would probably just kind of disappear into Paris somewhere. One day, she literally would just think life is too much effort, lie down, and die. Somewhere, probably on Alice's couch.
next question.
To sum up the two of us and our friendship, here are levels of enthusiasm pretty much about everything. Here's me. Everything is awesome and we can do anything. And here's Viv. It's all fucked.
You can catch us on The Crew
We
for
hope
more
you've been-
adventures.
I'm just gonna talk right over you. Is that all right?
No, it's not okay because you just talk for too long.
Hope you've enjoyed this friend tag, learned a little bit more about myself, about Viv, and
I
about...
apologize that you've learnt more about Eric.
If you have any questions, we're gonna do a little Q&A. You know, if we get enough, we'll probably do a live Facebook feed or something.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Otherwise, jump on The Crew on YouTube and be sure to subscribe to follow all of the ridiculousness.